Hello, everyone. I am delighted to bring this special video today, and it just feels very important to be bringing this forward. So I have Saramanju here behind me, so she is with us as I bring this special message following our Warrior of Peace Training 101 event last weekend, where we officially brought Saramanju into the world. She was announced, she was birthed, and the emails that I have gotten from people have really just been so powerful that I need to share with you some of the amazing things that people have shared. I know that this will enrich your own experience of Saramanju, and she is a force of light and love and action that is so needed at this particular time in our world history, especially in light of what has happened even in this past week. We really need Saramanju. And the way to bring her forward is to get to know her, to make relationship with her. And so by my sharing some of these things that people have been emailing in is a way for all of us to be able to bring Saramanju closer to us. By sharing what these people have said, it actually brings Saramanju closer to you. And this is about making relationship with this deity. Yes, the event last weekend was really powerful, but it needs to go beyond just having a powerful experience. It needs to go beyond just being introduced to something. Now it is our spiritual work to make relationship and to bring Saramanju in through how we are being in the world. And that is a very individual process. And that means each of us needs to be making relationship with her, inviting her into our heart and making our own personal relationship with her. So I want to dive in and share some of these amazing things that people shared after the event. So I checked with each of these people. Each of has given me permission to share what they said. And for those that sent in images, I also got permission to share the image. So the first one, you're going to love this. It's from a man who said, "What a touching and powerful initiation. Doubly so, because my Yidam received from my root guru, Venerable Namgyal Rinpoche, in the late 1980s, is red Manjushri with blue Sarasvati consort. It's been my mainstay practice for all these years, a very powerful and beautiful sadhana that sustained me through my own trauma and on to awakening beyond. I am so honored to meet their daughter." So he said that he commissioned Nepalese artists back in the 1990s to paint official tankas of each of these deities. So that's the formal, it's a Buddhist practice even to paint a tanka, to paint a painting of a deity. So he gave me permission to share his tankas. And so this is an opportunity for you to actually see images of Manjushri and Sarasvati. So this is specifically red Manjushri. And this, my friends, is Sarasvati. So I told you about them last Sunday, and now you get to see actual images of them painted through the sacred practice of Tanka painting. So thank you to the gentleman who shared that. A woman wrote in after the program and said, "I was very moved by your Zoom call on Sunday where we were introduced to the incredible Saramanju. I felt so empowered by her presence, so I was deeply motivated to enroll in your 30-day Warrior of Peace Power Up program. I enrolled right after the Zoom call ended. Thank you, Andrea, for shining your incandescent light and showing us the way home and for giving us the steps to move forward with peace and resilience." So thank you to that person for their sharing. Another woman said, "I did feel gentle tears when Saramanju was introduced, and I felt her say words of encouragement to me. She said, 'You are doing great,' which comforted me. I am working on opening my heart chakra, being able to trust holding my own space of peace inside, despite external or exterior circumstances. All of your message resonates with me in my journey." So thank you to that person. Another woman wrote in and said, "Thank you so much for tonight's event. I felt my column of glory activating spontaneously at the invocation of Saramanju and her power. It is in such beautiful synchronicity with the flashes of insight I have been receiving these past few weeks that guided me to meditate on what clarity, communication, and calm could look like in my life in manifest form. And voila, there you are showing me how this is actually done. All I'll say that for all its destructiveness, this new US government is really helping us to figure out fast is in all capitals, what skill set we will need to thrive under more difficult circumstances. So I give thanks for that. Another woman who wrote in said, "Hi, Andrea. I am so moved by your powerful group. Tears flowed down my cheeks as you introduce us to Saramanju. Your sharing about your relationship with your mother also brought tears to my eyes, as you know. In the past month, I purchased a print of a female Hindu deity that has a special place in my home. And she gave me permission as well to share this print that she purchased prior to the event. So she said that she has a special place for it in her home. And the woman said, she reminds me of Saramanju. When you described the singing bowl in the hands of Saramanju, this resonated with me deeply. Sound healing is very important to me. I am a longtime songwriter, and I know that harmonizing strength of music and sound. The practical advice about self-care is so important. The 3 warrior steps make complete sense, and I very much appreciate you sharing what you did. The activation of Saramanju was such a gift. I would love to take part in one of your 30-day Warrior of Peace coaching groups that is reasonably priced. Many blessings to you for your profound invocation of Saramanju today. It is an honor and a blessing." So this, I just feel, is just a reflection of who Saramanju is. So thank you also to this woman and her generous sharing. And it's an amazing image that she shared that she had attracted just before coming to the Saramanju invocation event. Okay, so I'm going to share one more woman's, what she emailed me. This is truly mind-blowing. So prepare yourself. So this woman said, "I wanted to share that I had a similar vision. I don't know all of the spiritual terms, so bear with me. Last Wednesday and Thursday, I couldn't sleep very well, which is unusual for me. As I laid in bed thinking about things and saying prayers and meditations and such, I caught a vision of a lavender goddess pushing over what looked like a nuclear reactor, the cooling tower. It broke, and a lot of sand came out of the bottom like a flower pot. Inside came out all the corruption of the patriarchy and oligarchy that has taken over the country. What it meant and represents to me is that a goddess from outside our realm, Saramanju, I now know, she came and pushed over the nuclear tower. It wasn't really hard for her. It was unclear to me if she needed our help. We, in parentheses, humanity, were there to help. It was hot and represented the evil satanic things that are Elon and Trump. The vision continued to show the evil sand flowing out. That represents to me that it will go away, but there will be a lot of cleanup to do, like an oil spill. The goddess didn't quite look like your picture, but she was clearly of Hindu origins. She was all lavender and had a slightly different crown, but very similar to what we saw on Sunday. So I share these, and this is just a selection of things that people sent to me, because what we brought forward last Sunday is very important, and we need this. As I see politicians, even very brave politicians, trying to do something right now, I know that something more is needed. And I really believe that Saramanju is very much connected with that divine feminine element that is now needed in order to meet the challenge of what is happening in the US government. So, as I said before, this is not just about meeting Saramanju. It is about getting to know her and bringing her into your life and developing a relationship with her. So in light of that, I have added in a very significant and primary piece to the upcoming 30-day program that I am giving, where I'm going to be guiding you in a process where you will be making a deeper connection, a personal connection, your own connection with Saramanju. It's going to be embedded in a very foundational part of the 30-day Warrior of Peace Power Up program that is beginning this Sunday. So I realize that some people have said they can't attend because it is at the time when they are going to church. And I know that some people in our tribe are in time zones that make it unavailable because it's in the middle of their night and they can't attend. So what I have decided is that I'm opening up this program to take in written questions, and I will address those questions in the live Q&A calls. Everyone enrolled in the program will get a recording of each live Q&A call, and those Q&A calls will be available for the duration of the program. So that means that you can participate even if you don't come to the live Q&A calls. You can still be asking questions, getting your questions answered, participating and being part of what we're doing, and be able to benefit from the beautiful process that I'm going to be leading through weekly home plays. And each home play is going to begin with you doing an exercise that will be bringing Saramanju more deeply into your life and how you are leading your life, developing your personal relationship with Saramanju. So the value of this program is immense, and the small amount of money that gets you in is $97 for a full month of empowerment, getting to know Saramanju better, drawing her in, and really up-leveling your self-care and how you are feeling in your life, how you're being in your life, and how you're being in your relationships. So I am warmly inviting you to join me for the 30-day Warrior of Peace Power Up program beginning this Sunday. It's really going to be a beautiful and empowering experience, and I think just particularly needed at this time. So there is one more place available for being able to get the $100 off coupon. That is the bonus. 14 have already gone. There is one left. And so if you're the person to be receiving that $100 off coupon, then go ahead and jump on this and get your free coupon. So I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.